Hello everyone, I made another quick stop to our favorite thrift store. Wasn't planning on going again so soon, but yesterday was such a almost bust of a day, and for the store definitely a bust. I wanted to check it out because I had the time this morning and went through. It wasn't a whole lot different. The story was pretty much the same, but I did find some hardcover kids books, a selection of Madeline and Marvel hardcover kids books, a whole bunch of those. So a little bit of stuff like that for the store. Again, nothing super spectacular, but something that will go up and do fairly well. And that was about it. Luckily though, the main room had moved around a little bit. Again, the book section hadn't really moved. The DVDs and the music CDs, whatever, it didn't really move. But there was some new stuff in some of the other sections, and I checked through the records again, seeing if there's any more Laserdiscs. I found 2 yesterday. Nothing there, but they had stacks of VHS, a bunch of junk and a bunch of, clamshell Disney releases, nothing worth grabbing, but there were a few that were worth looking at, and just in time for Halloween, a big stack of horror movies on VHS, all in good condition. I'm going to test out all the tapes and put them up on the store here just in time for Halloween. And this is one of the few categories where VHS still sells pretty regularly. A lot of animation, especially older, like Hanna-Barbera or like classic Nicktoons, that kind of stuff moves well. A lot of anime moves well, and then horror. Those are things that tend to still be very highly collectible amongst VHS communities. So I grabbed the ones that seem more interesting, and the covers and everything were in good shape. So we have Halloween H2O, as it's commonly referred to, but and we have Urban Legend and Urban Legend Final Cut, Phantasm 4, Oblivion, Scream 1, 2, and 3. And 3. And then we just found and sold pretty quickly A Nightmare on Elm Street, and this time I found Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, and Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. Well, it was The Final Nightmare for a little while, but yeah, Freddy's Dead. And then one slightly harder to find Hanna-Barbera cartoon, one that is not something you're going to see frequently re-released. We have Wife Goodbye to Pawpaws. So the Pawpaws are not, not a highly, recognized Hanna-Barbera cartoon or anything like that. So it's not really, it's not like, say, the Flintstones or Jetsons or whatever. This is something that's a little more collectible from that line. And then Disney's The Mighty Ducks, the movie, but it's from the animated series. I wouldn't have picked it up, just the regular one, but from the animated series. That is definitely worth grabbing for 99 cents. So again, the main room surprisingly had one little selection of stuff that made the day worth it. Still not super amazing. Won't be going back this weekend. We'll wait and see what happens next week, but it was definitely made up for the disappointment that the bargain bins have been the past few days.